That's good. All right.
We're here with Concordia-St. Paul head coach Brady Starkey, along with Kasey Williams and Anna Schlaak. Coach, if you could share some comments about the match.
Well, first, just obviously congrats to Central Oklahoma on a great season. Winning the MIAA conference is a pretty impressive feat, the regular season for them. I think that's a great run for them and their girls. I think tonight was obviously not probably indicative of the way that their team plays. But on our end, I thought we did a very good job of controlling the ball on serve receive and then serving pretty tough to get them out of system. And we were able to defend the net pretty well after we got past the first set and stayed out of the net after our first 5 blocks, I think, where we were in the net for. And then Kasey did a very good job of getting our offense in a flow, and we hit really well and just played very low error volleyball.
Open for questions.
So Coach Starkey, you wanted to make them one-dimensional, and you did with some of your serves, but it seemed like I watched Katie Davis last night, run Carney blockers all over the net and find one-on-ones, but it looked like you knew where they were going. What was going on?
Well, I think our middles did a pretty good job of kind of reading where she was going a little bit. And then just fighting hard to close, I think, on some blocks on times where maybe they fronted and then they still got back and closed. And then I thought even probably better for us was just what we did maybe when we were one-on-one. I thought our left sides did a good job of setting up a block, jumping into some angles on some times, forcing them to have to hit a different shot, and then also picking them off a couple times and getting some solo blocks on there right there. So I know Anna's been working hard at it, and we don't think it's a miracle when she gets one, but we're pretty excited, I got to say.
I am too.
Yeah.
And so, Anna, everyone wants to tell us about that big club on your fist. I saw you hit that one roll shot into area 2 there. Was that an accident or on purpose because it hit your hand funny?
That one definitely hung up in the lights for a while, but very intentional, I'd have to say. Just chip it in. That's what our big focus is. If it's not in the ballpark, just swing it, just chip it in. So.
How do you hit the ball with that on your hand? I mean, it's like a club.
It's a lot, I don't know, it's very movable, I guess. Like, it moves with my hand. It's not, it just restricts the middle finger, so, yeah.
Kasey, I got a chance to watch you do a lot of setting today, and Coach probably going to disagree with me because he's been known to do that, but not your back sets were in tempo today. Tell me about that.
I agree. I feel like both Em and I had good timing, and we were just connecting today. It was just, that was like a focus as I was going into the game, that I was going to have good tempo all around with anything I was setting. So I'm glad it worked out well.
You flipped that one-hander back there. That's not an easy set.
I don't know. It wasn't easy, but I can do it, I guess.
Looking forward to tomorrow night. Tell me about tomorrow night.
It's going to be a really good match. We're excited. I mean, Wayne State is a really scrappy team, and we can be as well. And we've played them twice already, and it's just been a battle every time. So I'm really excited for tomorrow night.
So Coach Starkey, as I looked at this tournament before it all got set up, I saw some really interesting parallels between the teams. One of them being each team had a really good libero, and you have one. Wayne has one. Each team has a really good setter, and you have one, and Wayne has one. What's the difference going to be tomorrow?
Well, I think it's going to be similar to what it always is. It's going to come down to serve and pass battle. It always does, I think. Once you get to a certain point, offensively, teams, both teams have a lot of offense and weapons and stuff, and so whoever kind of wins that serve and pass battle, I would assume, is probably going to take home that match. Hopefully on our end we can equal what they do scrappiness. I think you can watch what they've kind of accomplished here against Southwest in their first match, and they're just winning purely off of the fact that they're just keeping balls alive and digging balls. Hopefully we can kind of match that. The other 2 times that we've played them, we've done a really good job of kind of matching their defense a little bit, and then maybe just having a little bit more offensive pop in those times where we served and passed a little bit better than they did.
One more quick question if you have the time. Anna Fioschi, confidence seems to be growing, hitting the ball at the top of her jump, letting her arm go. What's happening?
Well, I think she's just doing a really good job of getting her feet to the ball, and her arm swing, she works on it hard every day in practice, and it just keeps getting a little bit better and better, and she's starting to hit the ball a little bit harder and harder. I think you can kind of see her confidence grow as she goes here, so.
Sweet.
And I'll go for Kasey. Coach said you guys hit it really well tonight. Had just 2 errors, hit over 500 as a team. What were you able to do to set up your hitters tonight?
Well, we were passing really well, and we were in system, as Brady had mentioned before, so that helped. I could honestly set anyone and just was confident that they were going to put the ball away.
And for Anna, I mean, you've been here a few years in a row. Obviously, you have some experience. Just talk a little bit about how experience plays into a tournament like this, and I guess moving forward.
I guess staying subtle is like the big key. Like you can't get overwhelmed by like, oh, it's regionals. Like you have to just, it's another match, 1 game at a time, 1 point at a time. Like just keeping it calm and low key.
And I guess for any of you, obviously you've seen Wayne State a couple times this year. How much does that familiarity help heading into a match like this tomorrow?
Well, I think it kind of, it's one of those things that it's going to be the team that can fight, I think, the most or whatever. When you know each other so well, you know each other's tendencies. They know what we run. We know what they run. It's going to be the team that gets out there and scraps and digs the most balls and goes after the most balls and then can actually get up and take aggressive swings in these big moments rather than playing apprehensive. So,
All right, thanks, and good luck tomorrow.
all right, thank you.